Okay, back on the trailer. I got all the stake pockets finally cut off that I'm going to cut off. I'm going to leave these in the back that are tucked in by the tail lights. I'm not going to take those off. They're not really in the way of anything, and it's harder to get in there to do it, and I don't really see a reason to do it, so we'll just leave them alone. So where are we at with this project? The tailgate is mounted and it swings. I got a piece of angle iron uprights on each corner in the back. Right now it's being held by a clamp, but I will have to figure out the latching mechanism. And this is also the beginnings of the railing system. The corner, I have another upright. So once I get the four corners done, which I have one more to do, it was on there but it was crooked, so I took it off, and I will be putting that on next, and then all four corners will be on, and then we can start putting on the top rail, and that will define the sides, the angle iron sides. Okay, the problem here is trying to get this piece of angle iron aligned in two directions on this corner. So it needs to be aligned this way and that way at the same time so I can weld it. I already had it tacked once and it did not seem to work out. So what I'm trying to do here, put a square on here like that. And I'll put another square like this. Theoretically now, it should be square in two directions. And furthermore, if I weld it, it should stay there. Put a clamp here, keep it from going anywhere. Okay, let's weld. tacked it. Hopefully it's going to stay where I put it, not move around too much. Now I'm going to put the top rails on before I finish weld it, because I don't want it to move too much. If I weld it, it's liable to pull. If I have the top rails on it, it will tend to hold things together a little more, hopefully, and then I'll weld it all at the end. Okay, I got the front top rail piece tacked in. I'll show you this here. I made it a 1/4 inch because the angle iron is 1/8 inch thickness. I made the piece a 1/4 inch less than the overall inside dimension from here to the other side, because I need clearance for the side rail to butt up inside there like that. And then I'm going to have to run this longer. It'll be out to here, and then I'll ow, that's hot. Be out to there, and then I'll weld it. So I'm going to have to notch out a corner here so it will fit down in there like that and be even with the end. So I got to measure that. That's why I did the front piece first. And same thing on this side. Somehow it moved. Something moved there. We'll have to deal with that. Okay, coming along. Things are not perfect.
See if it's level. Motorcycle hoodlum.
Some guy brings a Honda to Milwaukee. What's wrong with him?
I want to get back too, that's why. I want to get back.
Okay, back to the trailer. Got the top rail on the front side tacked in. I had to readjust the upright on that side again. I think I finally got it right. So now I made a measurement from the back corner to the front corner out to this point here, and it was 99.5. So I cut this piece of steel, but now I need to notch it out so that it'll drop down. So I'll cut it back here. That'll give me a place to weld on the inside part. So I'm going to mark where I'm going to notch it. And I'll cut that piece, that corner out with my cut-off disc.
You fixed that generator?
Alright, I got it notched out, and I got it clamped and ready to start tacking. For some reason there's a big gap there which I didn't figure on. I had it all mocked up with a piece of scrap and I thought it was right on. We'll fill that in with weld. You'll never know the difference. And I got it clamped back there, so I'm ready to tack it in place. Okay, that part's tacked on, so it's starting to look like a trailer. I just got to do this side, and then the railing will be defined. It's just a matter of filling in the spaces with these additional upright pieces. Alright, got the top rails tacked in all the way around, so the railing is defined by all four corners and the top. So now it's just a matter of taking these pieces of angle iron that I have cut and filling in the space all the way around. But this is what it's going to look like basically. The rail is defined, the corners are in, and the top is in. Okay, I think I got all of the railings system tacked together. I got all 6 on each side, 3 across the front. Actually, the corners are counted twice because they're on the sides and the front. So that's what it's going to look like essentially, with a little paint and some expanded metal on the tailgate, and I got to figure out the latching mechanism yet. But it's coming along.